All right, guys, here we go. It's round 14. It's a tough. It's gonna be a tough one. It's the Singapore Grand Prix. I'm a little bit anxious. And Singapore is one of the. I think it looks like a fun circuit, but I think one of the hardest circuits to race at. I think Singapore is actually underrated.
It's late in the evening here in Singapore and it's time for qualifying, so settle down and enjoy the action. This is the kind of...
That's just my personal opinion. I think Singapore is underrated. And now I really got to focus. Okay, not a bad qualifying lap. Could be better. One position off to where I wanted to be, but...
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Vettel, Hamilton and a Ferrari. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I know we failed the objective for this race. But we got a big chunk of ground to make up in Singapore.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team is hoping for in the race.
I believe this is like the second hardest. This is one actually on my top, the top of my list. One of the hardest racetracks to try to win at. Just that when I come to Singapore, I never seem to perform well here.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have a Ferrari, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Perez, Ocon, Massa, and Roman Grosjean, Kvyat, Hulkenberg, Fernando Alonso, and Magnussen, Sainz, Palmer, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Lance Stroll, Wehrlein, and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid.
Oh, but this makes me
Okay, here we go.
so nervous.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
Yeah, this car looks beautiful in the night time. You can actually see the bright red.
They're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Not this part right here. This next section right here. This is the track I have bad success at in the past. Yeah, this thing will go right about now. I mean, I know Singapore pretty well, but it's a big box I want to get, check box I want to get off my list.
Alright, let's focus now on the rest of the race. As things stand, we'll be leading the championship. expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
I just hope we don't see the rain at all. Yeah, well, I don't want to see rain as a factor in this race.
We've reached a worrying level of wear on the internal combustion engine. Let's try and keep the revs down. Early up shifts, later down shifts.
We're gonna pit lap 5, I guess. Tuesday we'll go to Malaysia.
Power from the engine is down. There's a significant amount of wear on the engine now. We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Oh boy, maybe I should have changed the internal combustion engine. Probably the thing I should have changed before the race even started.
Looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain. Pit window is open. The pit window is open.
That's that corner. I need to make the brake differential adjustment here. Okay, need to adjust the brake differential again.
You need to pit in this lap. Here comes Lewis. Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit.
You know where we ahead of Lewis Hamilton.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Excuse me, Stroll. Next one's Palmer. And now we're gonna have to watch out for the rain at least. I'm just gonna get the intermediate tires ready in case we need them. Gotta get Joey and Palmer here. Next one's Carlos.
Repeat that. There's interference.
And Sebastian.
Sebastian is in the pits.
See, Carlos. I'm gonna just wait for Carlos to peel off. And Marcus, he's up. Track.
Gap to car in front is 5.2 seconds.
Now we're gonna have DRS on Sebastian Vettel, so you know what, let's just pull away. Goodbye. We got by Sebastian.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
That's not what I need to hear.
Yellow flag.
Goes the park car, Marcus Ericsson. So I can't overtake Kvyat here. Oh, this is gonna get ugly between the torpedo and Vettel.
Rain is imminent. Rain is imminent. Be careful out there.
Ooh, fastest lap, 44.520. Kvyat. Ooh, I just missed the corner.
So the gap to our teammate is 3.2 seconds. Watch the conditions. We think there's rain coming pretty soon.
I'm trying to put in as many fast laps as I can to pull away from Seb a little bit. But the rain is the last thing I don't want to see.
Okay, we should be good on tyres for a while. That doesn't seem too bad at the moment. Just take care when you load them up. Tyre degradation is on target for us. Good job. The brakes and tyres are starting to overheat. You need to ease off in the corners.
God, we're still on par with fast lap right now. What if you'll see a lightning strike maybe? I think my lap time. I just know lap times. Oh, yep, there we go. Here we go. This is where things are going to start taking a hammer right here.
Heavy rain arriving in under 10 minutes.
Here comes a whole bunch of mistakes right here.
Front of the pack. Okay, the gap behind is 3.5 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 6 laps to go.
This is the weather that worries me to death. Might be time to disable the DRS maybe. Where everything's gonna get messed up right here.
Our tyre data is looking positive so far. We think there's plenty of life left in these for the moment. Okay, we've looked up the tyre degradation and it appears to match our predictions. Keep this up. Tyres and brakes need cooling. Go easy into the next few corners, please. I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track is ready for intermediates yet. The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now. This rain is not likely to go away soon. Heavy rain in 10 minutes' time. We're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Yeah, we're pitting. Yeah, you can see the rain, the water starting to kick up off.
Switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Confirmed.
See how much easier, much slower I'm going now that I'm not.
Right, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit, come for the interval.
We're gonna come in and slap those intermediate tires on because I think this is getting a little too hard. You know, intermediates are probably
They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
gonna be a lot better in these conditions.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
No matter if it, I think it may have costed us the race though.
Ricardo ahead. They're on fresh super softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 2:2.1.
We're gonna see lap times down in probably like the 2 flats. We'll take this car to the finish line.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna get harder for us right here. Comes Sebastian. I think he's gonna come in first inner as well.
Hamilton ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 9.7 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 0.6.
Lewis, here comes Sebastian.
Sebastian has just entered the pits. Sebastian is in the pits.
Gonna have 3 more laps of racing. The Bottas now, I believe, is going to be in P2.
The gap behind us is 9.2 seconds. If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
We're going to have 2 more laps of the Singapore Grand Prix and then we'll be all back. We just got to watch our track limits here.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
2 more laps. What's the gap between the...
You're leading the pack, P1. Bottas is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 7.2 seconds. They're on fresh inters. The time last lap was a 2:2.9. Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:44.5.
What do you say, 2.5?
Okay, that last lap was a 2:05.0.
Yeah, we're definitely a lot slower than Valtteri Bottas right now. But this is typical Singapore Grand Prix conditions. Maybe time to put the wet tires on as well because I think
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Our fuel load looks optimal. We're on target with fuel. There's going to be a huge downpour in the next couple of minutes. This is your final lap of the race.
not worried about it because we got 1 lap of racing from Singapore left. Whoa, 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 what did you say?
This is your final lap of the race.
Gotta imagine what the race would be like if it was 31 laps. Probably would be treacherous. We've been dominant from start to finish.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Had a bit of a as slow as you would ever think.
Bottas behind. Our gap behind is 8.2 seconds. They're on fresh inters. The time last lap was a 2:2.8. Okay, that last lap was a 2-minute 1.5.
Just trying to nurse the car home. But here we come. Final bend. Job done. We got all three of the four triple crown races. We did it. Let's go.
That's a race win and your second race win in a row. Fantastic job.
A great win then for the Maranello team today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Wow, we saw somebody else other than Lewis Hamilton on the podium.
Here's how things look in the drivers' table. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Difficult call, but I would say Lance Stroll. He was committed the entire race, and it's paid off with the result.
The constructors' title may already be decided, but so then, Ferrari have now moved out of sight and out of reach. It's another triumph.
Chapter 1 done.
As they claim the World
Part,
Constructors Championship.
sorry, not chapter 1, but part 1 is done.
It's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
So it's me winning the Singapore Grand Prix from Bottas, Vettel in third, Hamilton fourth, Ricciardo in fifth, Perez sixth, Ocon, Verstappen, Grosjean, and Magnussen, the top 10. Fiat pretty much finished almost 2 minutes behind the race leader. Today, we extend our gap to 37 to Vettel. Bottas actually jumps past Perez in Force India. And now we got the constructors standings. We've won the constructors 266 points to Mercedes. We got one check mark done. So here we go. We're going to go in. There we go. We got our constructors trophy. Now we just need to get the drivers championship. We got 6 races left to go in the season. trying to drive that reputation with Red Bull up as far as I can. But Red Bull seem to be one of the highest teams right now. And we got, so let's go into the Arnie tree. This is still a part that needs to be worked. We're good in chassis. Aerodynamics were also good. Slap one on for the Malaysian round. Let's go into the Come on, does the upgrade pass? Oh no, don't tell me it's gonna fail. Yes! It passes.
Okay, I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so I look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
So there we go, that minor upgrade for the powertrain on the car. So we're now pretty much ripping away right now from Mercedes right now. Not by much though. Okay, let's see right here. Where's my... Okay, first of all, this needs to be changed. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.